Good evening, friends. Today we have discussed about quantitative research methods. What are the tools has been used in quantitative research methods for collections of data? Before commencement of this, I want to tell you subscribe the channel and like. Okay, come to the very important aspects quantitative research methods. It would be one of the appropriate tool or techniques for collections of the data. Here, this question has been arises. When is quantitative research useful? The goal of quantitative research method is to collect numerical data from a group of people. As we know that we have discussed so many things about quantitative research methods. Here, I already explained a numerical data has been collected to analyze the statistical data. Numerical means numbers. To numeral values of the data has been collected from various sources and then generalize those results a larger groups of people to explain a phenomenon. Researchers generally use quantitative research when they want get objective and conclusive answers. As we know that here quantitative data has been collected particularly for collections of data from the respondents. Here, what are the advantages of quantitative research methods? Quantitative research methods provides a relatively conclusive answer to research questions. When the data is collected and analyzed in accordance with standardized, reputable methodology, the results are usually truth. And then, using the statistically significant sample sizes, the results can be generalized to an entire target groups. And also, sample have to be carefully designed and chosen, else the results can be generalized. What are the limitations of quantitative research methods? Does not account for people's thoughts or perceptions about what you are evaluating and does not explore the why and how behind phenomena. But as we know that here we have to choose a sample size very carefully to identify which sample size or a sample unit has been select and also conduct research methods. Here we have to use quantitative techniques particularly for the tools. What are the tools has been used? Number one is that questionnaire methods, interview methods, observations methods, last one records. These are some of the important tools has been used for quantitative data collections. One by one we have to discuss. Number one is that first of all I wanted to tell you what do you mean by questionnaires. Questionnaire is the way of collecting the data. A number of questions has been framed by the researcher and conduct research by collections of first-hand informations. What do you mean by informations? Informations is a set or group of data has been collected. Here first one is that questionnaire. This is the most common way to collect questionnaire quantitative data. A questionnaire and also known as survey method. A questionnaire is a series of questions usually written on a paper or digital form. Researchers give the questionnaire to the samples. Each participant answers the questions. Then the questions are designed to gather data that will help researcher answer their research questions. This is the exact meaning, appropriate meaning of that questionnaires methods. Why we have to prepare questionnaire? That would be useful for collections of the data. It is very easy to answer of participant or respondents of your sample sizes. Here we have used closed-ended multiple choice questions and open-ended text questions. and collections of the data. Questionnaire has closed-ended questions. That is, the participant chooses an answer from the given options. Say for example here, you have to ask the questions, at the same time you have to frame the options also. However, a questionnaire may also have quantitative open-ended questions. In the open-ended sample example above, the participant could write a sample number like 4. A large a range like a usually go 1 or 2 times per week, or a more complex response like most weeks I go twice, but this week I went 4 times because I kept forgetting my grocery list. During the winter, I only go once a week. This is understanding closed and open-ended questions is crucial to designing a great survey and collecting high-quality data. Here, open-ended questions, I already told you there is a question. At the same time, under that, there is so many options, 1, 2, 3, 4 like that. It is very easy to answer the participant. It is very easy to understand the participant or respondents to answers. A good questionnaire should have clear languages. This is very important. This strategy or skills has been kept in the researcher while you have to conducting survey methods. A good questionnaire should have clear languages, correct grammar and spelling and clear objectives. These are all the things must know before conducting the questionnaire or survey before the participant or a respondents. What are the advantages has been made particularly for the questionnaire? Questionnaires are often less time consuming than interviews. This is true also. Questionnaires only already ready to answer. Interviews is asking the question, taking the responses. It takes comparatively more time to questionnaire. They are common. This is fairly simple way to collect. This questionnaire method is very simple to way of collecting the data. And also they can be a cost-effective options for gathering data from a large samples. Here we have to consume a time compared to interview method. This takes compared to consume high time sense, particularly for compared to questionnaire. And also here some of the limitations has been followed while conducting these questionnaire methods. Responses may be lack depth and provide limited informations. And also respondents may lose interest or quiet if the question is long. I have already told you questions must be simple, question must be clear, questionnaire must be appropriate. That would be easy to understand of the participant or respondents. Another one is that respondents may not understand all questions, which would lead to inaccurate responses. If the questions are not understand the respondents, maybe you will get incorrect responses, means wrong answers. So that you have to kept in the mind to prepare a appropriate or a fact questionnaires to conduct survey. Another one important tool has been used, that would be the interviews methods. Interviews method most commonly used. This is one kind of the verbal communications between the participants and researchers, whose goal is to gather numerical data. The interview can be conducted face to face or over the phone, and it can be structured or unstructured. Here, the structured questionnaires has been conducted, the interview method. Question can be asked to take responses from the beneficiaries to get answer. This interview can be conducted face to face or over the phone also, it is possible. That questionnaire must be structured or unstructured. In a structured interview, the researcher asks a fixed set of questions to every participants. The questions are on their order to pre-decided by the researcher. The interview follows a formal pattern. Structured interviews are more cost efficient and can be less time consuming. so that you can go with a structured method that would be more appropriate as well as researcher as well as participants. In an unstructured interview, the researcher thinks of his or questions as the interview proceeds. The type of interview is conversational in nature and can last a few hours. This type of interview allows the researcher to be flexible and ask questions depending on the participant responses. This quantitative research method can provide more in-depth information since it allows researcher to delve deeper into a participant responses. This would be more appropriate and also get more informations and also very easiest to conduct the research. What are the advantages of these methods? Interviews can provide more in-depth information. As we know that whenever we have to ask the questions, respondents can answer as well as the questions. At the same time, they can add other informations also. Interviews are more flexible than questionnaire since the interviews can adapt their questions to each participant as follow-up questions. And another one is that interviews can clarify participant questions, which will help them get clearer, more accurate data. Because this is face-to-face conducting, at the same time, the respondents has been understand the question clearly, then they have to answer the questions. Here, there are some of the limitations. Interviewing one person at the time can be time consuming. This is very common. Everyone can knows that we have to interview only one person at a time. It takes consume more time, but we have to get clear informations. And also it is a travel, interviewer salaries and other expenses can be make interviews an expensive data collections tool. I think this kind of the tools has been used to conduct expensive compared to questionnaire, but it would be appropriate and collect more informations. With unstructured interviews, it can be difficult to quantify some of the responses. This is very common, but you have to precise before conducting the interview methods. Another important one is that observations method. Observation is a systematic way to collect data by observing people in natural situations or settings. So, best example is that we have to conduct participant observations or case study methods. Observations, we can get informations from the participant. At the same time, we have to observe the climate or a way of settings of that situations. We can get more information. And also, though it is mostly used for collecting qualitative data, observations can also be used to collect quantitative also. It is more convenient in qualitative data, but nowadays it has been used in quantitative data also. Observation can be simple or behavioral. Simple observations are usually numerical, like how many cars pass through a given intersections each hour, or how many students are asleep during a class. This is one kind of the questions has been asked. Another one is that behavioral observation, on the other hand, observes and interprets people's behavior, like how many cars are driving dangerously or how engaging a lecturer is. These are some of the questions has been asked. Simple observation can be a good way to collect numerical data. This can be done by predefining clear numerical variables that can be collected during observation. For example, what time employees leave the office. This data can be collected by observing employees over a period of time and recording when each person leaves. These are all some of the informations about the observations. You are kept in the mind every aspects it would be considered for conducting observation methods. What are the advantages of observations? Observation is often an inexpensive way to collect the data, since researchers are recording the data themselves rather than participant reporting the data. Most of the collected data will be generally be usable. And also data collections can be stopped and started by researcher at any time, making it a flexible data collections tools. Here it's very inexpensive, very easy to collect the data by observing the situations or a set of goals. Here the some of the limitations are there. Researcher need to be extensively trained to undertake observation and record data correctly. As we know that researcher must get training regarding the observations method, unless what are the informations has been collected and what are the aspects has been observed. Another one is that sometimes the environment or research may be that bias the data, like when participants know they are being observed. Say, for example, at the time of asking the questions of the researcher to the participant, some of the data has been biased. So, observations method can observe that data converted as a correct methods, like when participants knows they are being observed. Another one is that if the situations to be observed sometimes does not happen, researcher may waste a lot of time during data collection. If the researcher are not well trained, this kind of problems has been arises. Last tools and techniques methods has been used in the quantitative data is since records. Quantitative research depends on numerical data, records, also known as external data, can provide critical information to answer research questions. Records are numbers and statistical data that institutions use to track activities like attendance in a school or a number of patients admitted in hospitals. And also the records is a secondary data and also a published data. As we know that the statistical or mathematical data can be get and classified in the different forms of the data. Best example is that tables, chart, graphs, other kinds, other forms of the technical methods has been used to show the results. For example, the government of India conduct the census every 10 years, which is a record of the country's populations. As we know that here, decadal methods also means 10 years once we have to conduct and get data. Nowadays, record survey methods has been conducted, even though gender wise survey and also education wise, caste based surveys, socio-economic surveys, so many. It has been classified. Why? Because it is very essential and also plays a significant role. What are the advantages of records? Methods. Records often include comprehensive data captured over a long period of time. Actually, this kind of the data has been used. Some of the tools and techniques, it would be very easy to calculate. Another one is that data collection time is minimal since the data has already been collected and recorded by someone else. This is also a ready data or a published data. We can get these kinds of the record ready data. We can classify according to our convenient means based on our topic and objectives. Here, some of the limitations also there. Records often only provides numerical data, not the reason or cause behind the data. It is not tells the other cause and effects. Only thing is that ready data is available, statistical data or numerical data has been available. Then we can make use our convenient or researcher convenient. And another one is that cleaning structured or formatted records can take a long time. Actually, as we know that a data or survey method has been collected the data from the participant or respondents, we can classify formatted. It takes some times. If a record is incomplete or inaccurate, there is often no way to fix it. Yes, as we know that we have to research is also like that I already mentioned. Research is a systematic study and gain knowledge and also search fact. You don't miss it, search fact. Always you have to assess the fact of that particular data. Finally, I conclude this. These are all some of the quantitative research methods are one of the best tool to identify a problem or a phenomena, how widespread it is and how it is changing over a time. After identifying a problem, quantitative research can also be used to come up with a truth solutions identified using numerical data collected through standardized techniques. These are all some of the informations with regard to quantitative research methods and also what are the tools has been used. This is something about tools of quantitative data methods. I hope you understand very well. Dear friends, next video onwards I have been use slides methods and get more informative and more effective, kindly watch and get subscribed and like. Thank you very much.